It came out of nowhere, from the absolute darkness between the stars. A traveler from a distant sun, just hurtling through our solar system. It's an object named 3I Atlas, and its arrival has kicked off a debate that gets to the very heart of how we think about life in the universe.
And yeah, with it came this huge mystery that has basically split the scientific community right down the middle. Are we looking at a natural wonder, or is it something else? Something engineered?
Okay, so before we dive into all the wild theories, let's just nail down what we actually know for sure about this incredible object.
You know, this isn't the first time we've had a guest from outside our solar system, but it is incredibly rare. I mean, 3I/Atlas is only the third confirmed interstellar object we have ever detected. It follows the really weird Oumuamua and the comet Borisov.
So, how can we be so sure it's not from around here? Well, the answer is all in its path. See, unlike our planets and comets, which are locked in these closed loops around the sun, 3I/Atlas is on what's called a hyperbolic trajectory. It's an open path. It's making a one-time visit and then it's gone. Forever.
And this thing is moving fast, unbelievably fast. We're talking over 220,000 kilometers per hour. It's traveling with so much energy that our sun's gravity just can't grab onto it and pull it into orbit. That kind of speed is a dead giveaway that it was born in a totally different star system.
But its speed and its path, that's really just the beginning of the story. For some people, like Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, the seriously strange behavior of 3I/Atlas points to a truly extraordinary conclusion.
Now that is a bold claim. Loeb isn't just hinting that it might be some old piece of alien junk. He's actually proposing it could be an active, intelligent probe. And he's built his entire case on a series of observations that he calls anomalies.
So Loeb's case hangs on these 8 key anomalies. For example, it showed this bizarre anti-comma. That's a tail that seemed to point towards the sun, which totally defies our understanding of comets. Its chemical makeup was weird too, high in nickel and low in water, which is not like the comets from our own system. And maybe the craziest part, its trajectory seems to come from the same patch of sky as the famous WOW signal, that super powerful unexplained radio signal from 1977. Loeb's argument is that, any one of these things could be a coincidence, but all 8 together, that suggests we're looking at something far from natural.
But of course, you know the saying, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And the rest of the scientific community has looked at the exact same data and, well, they've come up with a more natural, if still pretty unusual, explanation.
And this is where the scientific process really shines, right? For a lot of Loeb's anomalies, there are pretty plausible natural explanations. Like its alignment with our solar system's plane, that's probably just observation bias. It's the area where we're looking the most, so of course that's where we find stuff. The strange chemistry? Well, yeah, it came from another star system, so we should expect it to be different. And its high activity so far from the sun, that can be explained if it's just full of carbon dioxide ice, which basically turns to gas at much colder temperatures than the water ice that's common in our comets.
And really, that's the consensus. As astronomer Diego Bagu puts it, despite all the fascinating, weird things about it, the evidence overwhelmingly points to one thing. 3I Atlas is a comet. A very, very strange one for sure, but a comet nonetheless.
Okay, so where does that leave us? With all this debate, it's really important to separate what we know for sure from what's still being argued about.
So here's the bottom line. It is a fact that 3I/Atlas is from interstellar space. It's also a fact that it poses zero threat to Earth. The idea that it's a mothership making controlled maneuvers, for now, that is staying firmly in the realm of speculation.
And speaking of speculation, let's just clear something up right now. You might have seen some crazy headlines about NASA activating a planetary defense plan. That is simply not true. The agency has issued no such alert. All that confusion came from standard observation campaigns being totally sensationalized on social media.
But here's the thing. Whether it's a natural comet or an alien probe, the arrival of 3I Atlas is a monumental event for science. So why does this visitor matter so much?
Because it's a cosmic time capsule. I mean, think about it. This object is a relic, maybe billions of years old, carrying untouched material from the birth of a completely different solar system. It's like finding a fossil from an alien world that's been delivered right to our doorstep. It gives us this unprecedented chance to study the building blocks of other planets.
As astronomer Ronnie Tapia puts it so perfectly, every one of these visitors lets us read a new page in the epic story of our galaxy. They expand our whole understanding of how star systems form and remind us just how diverse the cosmos really is.
Ultimately, 3i Atlas is just this powerful reminder that the universe is vast, it's mysterious, and it is still full of incredible surprises. It forces us to ask these huge questions, whether it's about how comets are made or about the possibility of life out there. Its journey through our solar system is going to be over in a flash, but the questions it's leaving behind, those will inspire astronomers for generations to come.